Hi, my name is Mia, and I worked with Annalisa through the Publishing Mastermind, where we would talk on the phone for about a half an hour twice a week, and we would talk about edits that she had made on my pages. So I had finished the manuscript, and I would send her pages at a time, and she would edit those pages and then kick them back to me, and I'd make the changes, and then she'd make more edits on the next pages, and I'd make those changes, and then more edits and more changes. And the final month was putting together a query letter and a synopsis and a short bio about me that we sent off to agents. That matched what genre my book was and what they were looking for and all of the stuff like that. The actual edits she made on the pages varied anywhere from sentence structure, so crutch words that I didn't know I was using in phrases, and just weaker parts of my writing we went through and we figured out how to make it stronger and how to make it work better for the novel. And then also, she left comments about deeper stuff, and we talked about the deeper stuff in my novel, like the plot and the characters, and we made sure that everything was serving a purpose and that this wasn't just thrown in there for the sake of adding words, and everything, all the characters' journeys meant something, and all the stops they made on those journeys meant something. Just an example off the top of my head of the things that we went through and changed was all my characters cried all the time. Like, they were always crying, and I never realized it was I wiped a tear there, it was she shed a tear here. Like, they all cried for some reason so much, and I had not noticed until she pointed it out to me. So then we went through and we made sure that the times those characters were crying were meaningful and it meant something and it advanced the plot, and that way now when they do cry, the few times that they cry, it draws the reader's attention to it, and it kind of says, like, this is important. And that's just one of the things she does to make your novel that much stronger that I had never even noticed before, but now I definitely am aware of when my characters are crying. So that was very helpful. Actually working with her, she is one of the most pleasant people I think I've ever met. I never answered the phone and had like a, hi Mia. It was always, hi Mia, I'm excited to be working with you today. And it was just answering the phone like that, just it made me excited to get into what we were doing, and it made me excited to work on my story, and it really just opened things up, and it got me excited, and I felt like she was excited, and it just the work that made the work that I did and she did that much better and that much stronger, and then that much more worthwhile in the end. Ultimately, what I got out of it, I got out manuscript writing skills. So now I have a polished manuscript, and then I also have the skills that she taught me going through this boot camp. So she doesn't just tell you, hey, fix this. Like, one of the examples I think I can think of is tension in scenes. She didn't just say, okay, add tension there. It was, okay, what's the spot in this scene that you think is the most tense? Okay, how can we make it so the reader knows that's where it's supposed to be? So, and then she really goes through and asks questions that make you think about your novel in ways that I had never thought of before. And that was extremely helpful. But one of the main things I think I got out of it was just confidence. I had never really shared my novel with people outside my family before, and by the end of it, she left me with something that I was proud of and I was excited about, and I was excited to show new people, and that will hopefully be bound in a book one of these days. So just the overall process was just so rewarding, and I thoroughly enjoyed working with Annalisa, and it was a very good decision to do this program. My novel benefited, I benefited, and that's all I have to say. So thank you so much, Annalisa, again. It was very helpful.